Over the last couple of years, a central business district has really started to boom here in Edinburgh around Haymarket Station. And I've come here today to talk to Mark Baxter, Project Director at Ocean Winds. Mark was one of the brains behind the Dogger Bank project, which will deliver enough electricity to power 6 million homes when it's completed. Mark, Ocean Winds have got a phenomenal reputation in the space. What do you think has been the driver behind that success and that reputation that Ocean Winds has?
Since we started back in 2010, one of the most important things we've had is trying to get the most experienced people around us at the start of the project. People with an understanding of what it takes to build major infrastructure projects like Moray East, like Moray West. And one of the things that we really cared about was when we moved up into the northeast of Scotland, we're based in Edinburgh, but our wind farms are based in the northeast of Scotland, is that we engage with people within that area, also recruit people within that area who understand the importance of what offshore wind means to that community.
And you are jobs and skills. We've talked about this a lot on E-FWD's platforms. Is one of those sound-bitten areas of discourse and dialogue around energy. But Ocean Winds are taking tangible steps to deliver skills and training in those communities and around Scotland, aren't you?
It's true, it's an incredible thing that these wind farms can create. Huge amounts of jobs locally, huge amounts of jobs in the community. But really what we need to have is that pipeline of people coming through into the industry. Now some things that we've looked at is STEM, so we've worked with a company called Circ in Scotland who look at people coming from school into university, into jobs and understanding what will attract those into creative and interesting jobs like offshore wind. And equally, when we understand that we're trying to bring a little bit more manufacturing and fabrication into the country, welding becomes such an important skill set. Now, we had vast amounts of skills in energy industry from oil and gas. We've lost some of those. Now we need to bring those back and encourage people into the industry. So what we've done is we've worked with a welding and manufacturing organisation, the Energy Skills Partnership, to make augmented reality an option to train children in welding.
And the Labour government came in with so much momentum behind them around offshore wind. It really does sit at the centre of their clean power mission. What more do you need to see from government to help businesses like yours that are driving and delivering that clean energy thrive?
What we're seeing from the Labour government is a very ambitious plan, and they're having to change a lot of moving parts in both policy and regulation. Now, we've seen some amazing changes with the CFD auction, some decisions around the energy market itself, and as we move forward into next year and the year after, where we need to see some Scottish wind farms coming forward, is we need to see more certainty on transmission charges and locational signals. Now, what we need to understand is that offshore wind and renewable energy is required in Scotland and the UK, and in order to do that, we need to send the right signals for us to build projects in Scotland.
And when people read about projects like ScotWind and they ask themselves, yeah, great, but what does that actually deliver for Scotland? What does it mean for Scotland? How should you answer that question? How should we answer that question?
I think we have to look at Scotland and go, what is the opportunity for business, economy and industry as we start to look at opportunities to grow industrialisation within our shores. Offshore wind presents one of those opportunities. It's a huge amount of infrastructure. These projects take 10 years, 12 years to build through the development phase. They take 35 years of operation. Now we've got different skill sets required in each of those phases, and what we have to focus on is getting those people into those jobs for future generations to come.
Incredible entrepreneurial talent, businesses based here in Scotland that are driving the energy transition. Mark went to university at Heriot-Watt, played a lead role in delivering the Elizabeth line, and is now here powering the energy transition. And we are delighted to have Ocean Winds as E-FWD members. Mark, thanks for your time. Lots more to cover on this area, so let's keep going.